Okay, my friends, we are back with another Wingspan game against Big Ben 1248. Let's see what the starting hand has to offer us. I sink my head low. Okay, let's see if there's salvation in the tray. We are going first. My head continues to sink. Total birds to start. Buggerygar might be our grab. Man. What are our bonus cards? Cherry birds, big birds. Cherry birds let us down not too long ago. Ooh. Big birds, we got one. Cherry birds, we got one. We don't want either of those two cards to start, though. We gotta stick to principles here. I think we'd go cherry birds still. Man. This is just like... This is nothing. This is a whole lot of nothing. Eurasian J, we love you, but not in a 1v1 game. Only when you need to play it to win a nectar battle on the very last turn in the forest. So I think we just keep all our food. We got nothing. This will be a how well do you do with a bad starting hand kind of a game. And then we're going to grab that Buggerygar and see what happens. Alright, GG to my opponent. We'll see when it's our turn. Okay, we're back. My opponent chose much more quickly. He's got to have something good. Kind of eyeballing that bowerbird. It is a cherry-eaten bird. Might be nice for our grasslands to get a grub every once in a while. Put down this pipsqueak and do some digging. I think we won't grab the bowerbird right away. But maybe spotted towhee. Okay, well, that's old school. My opponent is kicking it old school. We like that. Go a grassland engine. They ain't what they used to be, especially with a towhee. Towhee is mega nerfed. This guy is going to reveal, upturn a lot of cards, unfortunately. So hopefully we don't give my opponent anything too great. And when it's our turn to grab cards. Alright, he's got something coming. What does he got? Does he have a Franklin's Gull? I have a sneaking suspicion that the tides are going to be turned this game. That a Franklin's Gull is going to say hello. If that is the case, we don't want the bowerbird. Flame's Warbler is nice, but not as a starting card. That's a good endgame. You are nothing to me. We're not having the best of luck here. Ringbilled Gull, this is not baseboard where you want two cards down. This is, you know what this is. This is Oceania. So maybe we do we grab the Gull? Spend some of our precious food on another Tucker in the wetland? White Stork, okay. Okay, my opponent is doing better than we are at the start. This will be nice if we get some crapola bird in our grasslands, like a, I don't know what, a, one of those 1.1 food cost birds that get you a food. And then we can play him at the end of the game. Do we continue to improve our card draw, or do we hope for something better? That might actually be okay. That might help us a lot. We'll grab this guy. We will grab... Okay, yep. We'll tuck you. You're out of here. Oh, and we reveal a raven and a galah. Can my opponent grab both? The answer is no. He's going to wipe it, though. If he were wise, he would wipe that tray. He does. Can't blame him there. Do we give him the silver eye? to complete his, I mean, we would get a nectar out of it. Do we risk that? There's also a European robin, which is nice. I think we let him. Oh, it's gonna get tucked. No, the emu could get tucked. Do we give him the silver eye? 4 turns left. Let's think about this, my friends. Okay, so we want to get at least 3 birds down, preferably 4, if at all possible. But I don't think it's possible in 4 turns. 1, 2, 3. We have 5 food. We could get this guy down. We could play him. Yeah, we'd have to be able to have 1 turn laying eggs and playing the rest. But we only have 2 food cost birds, so it's not happening. We're only going to be able to get 2 down. Unless we get a double play bird that reduces an egg cost by 1. But judging how that's not going to be the case, I think we grab the Eurasian robin. Let him have. Well, he'd have to draw from the deck to get the silver eye. He might not want to do that. But he might really want that card. We're both going to get 3 cards, most likely. Don't think he's going to be able to eke out 4. Okay. Don't know if we do the gull. It is a brown power, which we like. This guy's not a brown power, which is unfortunate. Do we just start laying stuff? Is any of this even worth it? I guess since we have the food for the robin, it would be good. It'll definitely pay off in the long term, I think. Oh, it's a cherry bird. Yeah, we gotta grab that guy. Emu is not worth it. Oh, hummingbird. Don't know if we don't want that guy. Let's see. Tuck the smallest bird. Do we let him take the silver eye? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. We'll put down our robin. Oh, yeah, we can do both. Magpie and robin. Magpie should pay off well this turn. Yeah. Maybe 4, if we're lucky. Oh, he's going to get the nightingale, perhaps, if he wants to grab it. Bob White would be good for him, but he can only get 1, I presume. Yeah. So if we do the robin... Oh, I don't know if we can do both. We don't have... Oh, we do have grub. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get this guy down first. Let's say he's the most important. We don't want to do that. We want to do this. Can we not do this? We can't do both. Okay, what else can we get down? Oh, the only other choice would be the hummingbird. Don't think we want to be giving out food. Okay, what are we going to do here? We can probably get food, chuck a card. We got a nectar in the tray, and then play our 2 birds. So I think we're going to do that. Definitely don't want this cormorant. So we'll do that. We will chuck. This guy does almost nothing for us for the end of round goals. Not a Viddy bird. And we'll take... Well, do we want to give him the tray reset? We don't really need a fish. Okay. Get 2 more cards down. Have a good time. 1 nectar in both habitats, I think, to keep things even. Northern Bob White. Why did you get that guy? Okay, so we'll put this guy down. Don't want to spend both of those, thank you. Do that. That'll leave us a grub and a nectar, and then a fish and a rat. Maybe we wind up spending those on the gull for the fun of it. Maybe we spend 1 on an egg right now, or maybe we chuck this hummingbird. My opponent is so far relying on the Toei. Oh man, look at those cards though. He's probably going to take the crow. Yeah. We are in trouble, but we'll play this guy. Shave off a point. Oh, we can spend the fish. That is a good point. We'll do that. Miss out on a couple big birds, but it feels worth it for the end of round. There's other big birds in the tray. How many caches do we have? We're gonna get 4. I called it. That's good. What do you think a magpie likes to eat? I guess we'll give him 1 of each. Opponent's probably just gonna go for food. He's probably got plenty of cards to discard. Oh, he's only got 2. We'll do this. We'll just give my. Huh. Wait, we can do nectar? You're kidding me. Does that count? That can't count, right? Let's not be ridiculous here. Well, let's find out. No. Robbed. Okay. Well, we're fighting an uphill battle here, but it's okay. Mallard might be nice. It's a little. Does this guy help us? No, he probably takes away from this current end of round goal. Opponent might want the yellow throat for those times when there's something in the tray you like. This is all going to get reset anyways. Our opponent's going to get down. Oh, he's out of egg space, so that's nice. What's he going to do? He gained some food. Understandable. He's going to get down that... you know who's it. Okay, we got 1 cherry bird down. Eurasian green woodpecker meets almost no end of round goal. We got the cassowary, so we would not mind a super cheap bird for the forest. Don't know if we want more wetland stuff. Turkey vulture is a super cheap bird. It's not a brown power. We can tuck you. Titmouse is also not a super cheap bird. Well, I'm not loving what's coming up. So let's just get down our... Let's get down our ring-billed gull. I mean, there's a case to be made for building out our wetlands, but I mean, we're not getting anything. There's nothing in the tray. Wood duck feels a little late for the wood duck. Opponent's gonna grab it, maybe. He does. Don't think he really needs to deny it. Let's grab some nectar. Let's do our wetland. I don't like it at all. But what else can you do? It's early enough where we can get down these cheapo birds and really dig some. Maybe we don't do both. The Ottowan's gull feels pretty weak at this stage. We're pretty much at the halfway point already, and we have nothing of tremendous value here. Turkey vulture's only good if my opponent plays a predator right here. Opponent getting all the good cards. Oh, look at that. Oh, we gotta grab Bonelli's. How's our cavity nest looking? Don't have much that way. Turkey vulture. We'll say goodbye to the flycatcher. Pheasant colcal would be nice, but we will. It's probably going to get wiped. Starling, we're not really getting the food we like. It is a cherry bird, but our food generation is not fantastic at this point. If by some miracle it remains after we get down our cards, maybe we grab it. But then again, we do want to compete for this end of round goal. We are going to be behind quite a bit. Maybe we do play both of these. Tray gets wiped. Burrowing owl is not great. Let's see here. I think we say, forget this end of round goal. We gotta keep digging for good stuff. These cards we're getting is just highly unfortunate. I mean, here's a cheap bird, but Do we care about the power? Is that going to really help us this game? It would set us up for a nice play with a cassowary. You know what? We got tons of grubs. We got to get this party started. Let's do this. Our eggs are so rough, man. We really want something that produces eggs outside of the grassland. So let's do... We're not going to win this end of round goal, right? Yeah, we're 2 behind. We could play Hummingbird and Honey Eater. I mean, we could play Hummingbird. My opponent has got 2 grain, 1 turn left. Does he have a white power? Do we throw these 2 down? Just for the sake of the end of round goal. Hummingbird's not terrible. It's 4 points. We have nothing for the final end of round goal yet, but... And this guy doesn't even count. 2 grain. Does he have something that's going to cost him 2 grain in his hand that's a brown power? Crossbill went down. Could have something cheap for the forest. I don't mind this play so much since we have the cassowary. So I think we do it. And then we see what he plays. Oh, we don't have the eggs. We can't get 2 down if our life depended on it. We'll do it. So we'll just grab a couple more. Hope for something that gives us... Well, there's something that gives us eggs. Could be a play. This is feeling like not a game we're going to win. It's time to get rid of the turkey vulture. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, can we get him down? We can. How hilarious is that? This will be great for us. Thank God that we did not... We can cycle out all this junk and get at least... Well, only 2 this round? Robbed. Okay. Well, the game is giving us all the right green powers, at least. We're lucking out there, but don't know if it's going to really pay off. Let's see. Lay eggs one more time for us. That'll give us 2 points. Give me them 2 points. And getting food, maybe? Do not see... Well, I think you already gained food once, so... Who knows what this thing is doing. You have to really read the tea leaves with this monster cow version. What'd you do? Okay, good. We approve. Look at those nice 3 stars right there, just begging us to play this guy. We will take it. Let's cycle through some crap. We got a barn swallow. All right, we'll mix it up for you now. Oh, can we lay it on other things as well? Does it matter? I don't think so. I think at this point you just stick them all in the same one. Okay. There we go. Which are we least likely to play? I'm still eyeballing this guy, believe it or not. Still no predators yet, but I think we will. The vulture at this point? I don't know. I don't know. Lapwing, way too cheap for this round. I like this guy. Or the egg generation, at least. Lapwing can go. Ottowan's Gull can go. I suspect the Hummingbird can go. Comes down. Well, it's 4 points. 4 points ain't terrible. Yeah, let's get rid of this turkey vulture. Let's not be holding on to that. We'll grab the barn swallow. There's also the Horsefields bush lark. Don't know about that guy. Here's a big point bird. That's a nothing burger. Alright, well, we lose that end of round goal. Sea eagle. Finch. We want cheap birds at this point because the end of round goal is play birds. Do we grab the finch? Do we grab the sea eagle? My opponent does have the snowy owl in the grass or in the wetlands, making his card draw a little better. 7 points for 3 food. Not quite worth it in my book. Might be good end of game, but yeah, we do need it for the end of round. Final end of round. Do we grab this guy? Do we care? Do we care? Yeah, he's cheap and we need cheap birds for this current end of round goal. What are we getting? What are we doing here? We're tucking. Well, Mr. Roller, your time has come. Shift chaff. Or should we have gone wetland engine is the question. We got rid of our Ottowan's gull. We would have had an okay... Uh-oh, catbird. One's had a hard time getting that guy with his card draw and then food. Black Swan might be okay for him. He's got 2. You're gonna have 1. I don't know if we really want to go, especially with this hooded crow and this end of round goal. Okay, burrowing owl goes down. Oh, right after we get rid of the turkey vulture, but that guy's not going to hit that much. Let's see here. Okay. Well, no matter what, we got to lay eggs, but we got to think if we want to grab the swan. There's a big bird. No. Do we want to deny the swan? I mean, this guy's not a big bird. He's only got 1. He's not going to want that catbird at this point. We don't want that catbird. Although it is worth greater than... And it is a cherry bird, so we do want that catbird, right? We've only got 1 cherry bird down currently. I don't think we're going to do the Chiff Chaff, but we will do cassowary. And what else? So maybe we do need the Chiff. Okay. We're going to play this guy. We're going to play the catbird. Grab a couple off the top. Nothing there we care about. We are hitting our wetlands all the time this game. Yep. Okay. So we're done drawing cards, that's for sure. Don't know if we have anything great here. But we're going to try to play lots of birds. Get down our cherry birds and see what the game has to offer us. Opponent does not get anything of particular substance from the tray reset. So next down, well, now we gotta lay eggs. So let's just do that. We'll chuck a card. Barn swallow. Well, you never know. I don't think we're gonna have time for the lark, unfortunately. It's too expensive for this end of round goal. Hummingbird can go. He's kind of a middle of the ground nothing bird. Okay, we'll get some food. Hopefully play the catbird. Looks like we're only going to be able to get 2 cards down this turn. Man, oh man. Oh. Oh man. You're killing me. Okay, well, what are we going to get down? We're going to get down our Rufus Banded Honey Eater, and what's going to go... What else do we got? Man, this game. This game. Maybe our Gould's Finch? Let's take another grub. Of course we could. We can't get revenge anything. This is killing me. Okay, we'll just get another grub. This guy. This guy will go down. I know it's crazy. At the end of round 3, we're getting down our Honey Eater. opponent with only one cube in the grasslands this time. Hopefully we cycle out and get some good stuff here. We need to get our big birds down for the final round. Opponent's going to think I've lost my mind, and maybe I have. We play the Chiff-Chaff this turn. Cherry Bird. Maybe we just give up. Well, the tray is not being cooperative. Yeah. This guy does go down in the forest. That might help us reduce our card count. I think we play the Chiff-Chaff in the forest. Because we got too many cards. We're not going to be able to play them all. Oh, sorry. It's my turn still. Oh, getting a grain. That's nice. Opponent is once again going to win the end of round goal. I changed my mind about the Chiff-Chaff. We don't have that many. We're going to play our Great Horned Owl. Oh, we can't do that, though. That's a shame. We're not going to be able to activate this guy. We're just going to get the food. Sure, we'll get another rat. And play our Horned Owl. Start a next turn. Try to get down the big boys, including the cassowary, which would be great for eggs now that we think about it, so that'll help us a lot with the final end of round. My opponent has 5, though. Jeez. Madness. Get our 2 tucks. You can go. Too late for you. We're definitely going to get our eggs from the cassowary. Don't think any of this is going to matter. We'll get a couple points. We'll give you a rat. And we'll give you a grain. Is that everything? Yeah. There we go. Ah, what a depressing state this is. I'm not doing well on the nectar battles. It's all falling apart. Honey Eater has perhaps done nothing for us, except for provided a home for the cassowary. So since we're not really worried about the end of round, we try for a double play. This is one of those games that just never got off the ground. And these guys felt like good moves, but were they really? I mean, they cost us 5 food. They don't provide any brown power for us. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Okay, now we're going to hope that the nectar remains so that we can play our cassowary at least. And then it's going to be food and 1 more bird, and that's going to be it. That's going to be the whole game, my friends. We're going to get 3 points off of our Vidi. Don't know how this game really went. Well, we can get down to Gould's Finch. That might help us get a little more points. We have to make sure we have the proper food. Or another card. A spoonbill, that's fine. That's cool. Everything is just fine here. We'll get rid of a card. Don't think we're going to be playing the Chiff-Chaff. Definitely going to be playing you. Don't know about the Catbird. Wilson Snipe might be our final play. Chiff-Chaff can go. Can't do a reroll. We got the grain we need, so we'll do this. We can exchange... Well, Great Horned Owl, you have disappointed me. We can exchange both of these. Wait, what? Why did we not... Yes. Okay, it's only one. We did. We'll get another nectar. We'll put down our cassowary for the eggs. Eggs were a real pain point this game. Man, if we score 90, I'll be happy about this game. Hoping for 90. I've only got down a wood duck, by the way. Mostly for the egg space, I predict. Okay. How are we doing on that nectar battle? My opponent only has 2 in the forest, but he's got 1 nectar, so I think we can eke out this end of round. I mean, this nectar battle. You know what I mean when I say... Oh, this gives us tons of food, too. Well, 2. 2. So maybe we could have played our 2... We could have played our 2... cherry birds. Don't know if... It could have been worth it. Probably would have been worth it. I'm a little bit distraught by this final game here. This final... I think it's probably even better to do this. Then maybe we can get the food for some sort of double play in the wetland. We'll have the eggs for it. Right? Probably, if we're lucky. Well, I mean, the snipe is only 1 less point than the... Oh, it's 2 less points than the sea eagle, so maybe we'll be able to sneak that out. But I don't think we're going to get the food for it. If we're lucky, we'll get the food for the egret. But even is that worth it? We'll have to check. We will have to check. We're not going to be able to get the sea eagle food and the egret food. Yeah, we'd have to hope for a couple fish on the reroll. I guess yeah, we got to grab food. This is going to be 4 points. This way we get some cycles on our crow. How many cubes does my opponent? He's got 3. That'll be good for us. So we need to hold on to 3 cards. 1, 2. Means we can't really chuck for the double play, but I guess we really need to see what the reroll has to offer us first. Currently winning 2 of the nectar battles, so that's a nice swing. My opponent, we won 2 in the nectar battles. My opponent has tons of giant birds down. Let's see what the reroll has to offer. A fish, a grub. So, now we got to do some math here. It'd be great to get down both of these, but that's not going to happen. But maybe we can get that down the Eleanor's falcon. We're going to get another fish. So that means we're going to spend... This guy's going to be a 4 food cost pointer. This guy will be a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more food, so we're going to miss out on a tuck. I hope I'm doing my math right, but we do have to chuck a card here. With the reroll. Okay, we need rats for these 2 guys. So we'll do that. Come on. Oh my gosh. Great Horned Owl, you're killing me. Oh, we get our second fish. I think we at least got our falcon, but maybe our sea eagle. We can only do 2 here. Well, we got to figure out. Okay. We got to really do the math here. So we've got 2 fish and a rat for this guy. That leaves us with 1 food, 2 food, 3 food, 2 fish and a rat. 1, 2, 3. We should be able to get down our sea eagle. I'm going to bank on it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. The snipe and the falcon are getting tucked. Maybe we'll get something even better. Not even better. Get our 3. Do 3 more nectar. Get our 13. Bit of a rough game for sure. Okay, yellow power. Here we go. Get down this guy. That's good. Yep. Okay, well, that all worked out. Don't think it's going to be enough. Feel like we just kind of dilly-dallied in the wetland looking for something way too long and didn't find anything we really liked, and my opponent was just off to the races with that stork, so hard to compete with that. Let's go to the board. My opponent's gonna have tons of eggs, tons of big point birds, tons of bonus cards. We got 3 bonus card points. It's just one of those games. Let's see how much we've been blown out. Yeah, this is pretty hilarious. Oh my gosh. Absolute massacre. Clearly, those cards did not do a ton for us. 99 to 130, GG to my opponent. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Losing by 40 points, that's fine. Thank God this was not a falafel waffle game. All right, well played to my opponent. I mean, everything worked out there. We were struggling. We had like this glimmer, this like fool's hope with these two guys. Why did we even play them? They did nothing for us. Okay. Could have I mean, this guy was a 14-point bird. This guy was a 9-point bird after the egg cost. Even that guy only being a 9-point bird on a wet grassland engine. What are you gonna do? Let's see what bonus cards he had. Nothing there. 2. Nothing. Well, we didn't even do great on the bonus cards, and he still smashed us. GG. Hope you guys enjoyed that struggle against the inevitable, and we will have better luck next time. Take it easy.